Hey, business owners, if you are a $1 or $2 million business, this might resonate with you. Had one business owner who really wants to explore coaching. They're incredibly busy and overwhelmed, and they know that their business is capable of so much more, but they had to cancel our meeting because they've got too much on their plate. They're too busy. They're involved in all of the day-to-day. And again, they know that there's a better thing that could be possible on the other side of coaching. They just couldn't fit in the meeting. Had a client I spoke to last week who was crying because they're feeling the pressure of the day-to-day. They had a couple people leave, and the work had to come back on them, and they just were feeling that burden. Had another prospect who had to push out a meeting by a couple of weeks because again, just too much going on, and they didn't have the time capacity to be able to focus on our upcoming meeting. So if this sounds familiar, if these are the types of things that you're working through, listen, you're not alone. Right? I hear you. I understand. The majority of the businesses that we work with are successful businesses. They're doing a lot of things right, but the owner is feeling the stress. They're feeling the pressure. They're being pulled in 100 different ways. Are wearing multiple hats, and they just haven't been able to break through the next level. We call this the messy middle. Right? So getting to $1 million or $2 million business requires a lot of hustle and grind. And that hustle and grind then can lead to burnout because there's too many things happening in the business for the owner to be able to address. If this is where you're at, if you have built that successful business, congratulations. Only about 9% of businesses ever reach that $1 million mark. So that's fantastic. But now you're in this stage where you have to shift and your focus, your priorities. It's no longer about the hustle and grind. It's about implementing processes and procedures and disciplines and structure and best practices to set your business up to be able to scale, set it up to be able to run without you, set it up to be able to be a well-oiled machine that has predictable results, predictable cash flow, predictable delivery of your services or your product. So if this is where you're at, again, congratulations, because only 9% of businesses get to where you're at. So you should feel incredibly proud and excited about your accomplishments. But if you're feeling that burden, that overwhelmed, that stress, or you're looking at it and going, hey, I know we could be so much better, but I just am not hitting my goals or achieving my vision as fast as I'd like to, it may be that it's the right time for us to have a chat. We offer a 2-week coaching trial where there's no obligation, there's no commitment. It's an opportunity for you to explore how working with us can help you to install our Action Business Operating System, as well as provide some guidance and direction and as well as emotional support. It's so lonely at the top, right? We come alongside of you and navigate you through the implementation of these best practices. If that's something that sounds intriguing, reach out and we can talk about next steps. This is Tim Campsall with Action Coach of Indiana, getting business owners unstuck so that they can successfully scale.